Hey guys, it's Spaces Sins, and we are back with more Butterflies Poison. We are back with the last part of Butterflies Poison. We think, but with our luck, the young lady's birthday scenario is going to be like 3 hours long or some shit. But this should be the last part. We are going to wrap up our extras, which will be these 2 stories here. We already did the real final chapter. God, that was a trip last time, guys. But instead of doing the real final chapter next, I think we'll do the young lady's birthday, and then we'll wrap it up with the real final chapter. You know what I mean? If I'd kind of known that it was going to go the real final chapter to the real final chapter, I would have maybe done the young lady's birthday in the last part, done the real final chapter in this part, and then the real. You know what I mean? It would have made more sense, but I didn't know. I thought I was just going to open up another little side story kind of thing. So, anyway. And I have still not made a decision if we are going to turn the voice acting on and listen to that for the real final chapter. But I'm thinking that sounds like a good idea. So you'll have to pay attention and read along for that. So, but anyway, let's do the young lady's birthday. That's obviously, I'm going to read it. The young lady's birthday. I'm assuming these aren't going to be super long, so. Lately, the weather's been pleasant and the tree branches are getting longer. I feel like it's a waste to just cut something that's taken time to grow, though. Plants are so hardy. No matter how much you cut at them, they just keep growing. Plants are wonderful. You're all my children. Grow up big and strong, everyone. I want to say he's a weirdo, but at the same time, like, they're your plant babies. I get that. My birds are my babies, and so is my car. These are my children. I have a 4-wheeled car, and I have feathered kids. Say feathered children. Like, you know what I mean? So, yeah. So if you have plant babies, you're valid too.
It's not a bad take. It's nice when humans grow up big and strong too, but that's often not the case.
You startled me. It's rare of you to visit the garden so early, Master. Are you just getting home?
How rude. I just woke up. Even I have times when I want to bathe in the morning's light.
Huh? Oh, wait. What are you doing just cutting them like that?
What? I just thought I might try flower arrangement for the first time in a while.
Oh, the lilies I worked so hard to cultivate.
Well, if they just stay in the garden, you'll be the only one who sees them. If they're used in a flower arrangement display in the manor, visitors will be able to appreciate them, right? And this one's going to be special. I came to this garden looking for a lovely blooming flower.
Special? Is there going to be a banquet? Remember lilies? Isn't that what they always say? Oh, you smell like lilies or whatever.
Did you actually forget that today is her birthday?
What?
Last year's party was a bit ridiculous. We're not going to do anything so grandiose this time. It'll be us siblings spending the evening quietly, which is why I'm going to do a flower arrangement.
Last year's birthday. I figured this was going to be like, oh, the birthday thing, but like, let's not talk about what goes on in the game. This is like, yeah, last year's when you killed our parents and shit. These fucking extras are so bonkers.
What's gotten into you? Don't tell me you're already getting senile at your age.
By the way, could you tell me which route we're on? I love these extras. Oh my god. Okay, fuck off. I knew that was gonna happen. Sorry. Spammers call me.
Huh? What are you talking about? What routes?
I don't really get what's going on, but it's fine. At any rate, that's the young lady's birthday today, right?
Yeah, it is. I want to give her the best flower arrangement. I'm sure she'll surely be moved.
Brother, did you do this for me?
Yeah, I did. You're the most beautiful thing in the world, and so I arranged the most beautiful flowers.
For a hot second, I was like, why is Mizuhito asking Majima that? He's supposed to be us! Oh, God!
Oh, thank you, brother! something like that. Time to get to work.
This shit is so. I feel like we should be drinking when we do this, or like. I don't get high, but like if you get high, I feel like you should be like high or drunk with it because you're like I get it, but I also I feel like I am drunk right now. Oh my god, this is so good.
That's the young lady's birthday. I can't let only the master make her smile today. I need to figure out something to give her too. That's an idea. Why don't I scout a bit to see what the others are doing? I'm sure they're all working hard. Let's see.
This is so lovely. This is basically our harem endings. You know what I mean? Like all the other stuff doesn't matter. Like whatever. Anyway, we're all just trying to like. This is as close to a harem ending I feel like as we've ever gotten, and like there is literally no romance involved right now. But it's like all of our boyfriends and our girlfriend like do and like I just basically being themselves. Okay, I'm just saying. So like the Butler Cafe ending, right? The real ending, which isn't the real ending. And even this, that one with the whole, and then we have to get out of the house because Majima's going to kill everyone. We're like, oh no, whatever. And it's like, it's just them acting, like being their actual selves, and like everybody knows their weird secrets. Like, Fujita, you like to bark like a dog and wear a collar. Anyway, Majima kills people. Funny. Good times. You know what I mean? And I'm like, this is exactly how the man harem in my brain works, because it's like, you know, everybody knows the trash is trash. Nobody's hiding it. We all know Tomomori's trash. We're all there. It's fine. Tomomori and Yang are having trash conversations, being trash people, and you're like, yeah, whatever, guys. And like, the people that are threatening, Okito's always threatening to kill you and everybody else, and you're like, good job, nice try, sweetie. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just saying. Like, everybody's just themselves, and like, that is exactly... Like, that ending is exactly how it goes in the man harem. It's not like, you know, there's no pretenses. You're not pretending. Fujita doesn't pretend that he doesn't like being treated like a dog and degraded a little. Everybody knows, and they might tease him about it, but like, what if he owns it? You know? This is like the man haremiest ending ever. Like, I love this game so much. Guys, I'm gonna miss this. Jesus, I'm gonna miss this game. Anyway, phew, I've finally perfected this special blend.
Mr. Fujita, what might you be doing?
Oh, Majima, perfect timing. Could you taste this for me?
This is black tea, is it not?
Precisely so, but it's not just any black tea.
Not just any... Oh, the scent is...
Surprised, aren't you? I combined the aromas of every dessert imaginable, old and new, in an opera-like symphony of fragrances. I call it the Fujita Special. Every dessert imaginable. That sounds like diabetes in a mug. Like, I don't even, like, how did you make diabetes tea? Like, we haven't even tasted it. I'm not even smelling it. It doesn't even exist. And I just ended up in a diabetic coma. What the fuck?
It starts with chocolate, but it morphs into Madeline cakes and ice cream. And I don't get notes of yokon jelly and...
Warabamochi? Okay, something like that. It's too early to be surprised. You'll be amazed when you take a sip, for the flavor's an absolute miracle. It's the world's fair of sweets. I mean, it's kind of amazing if it tastes like that, but also doesn't have that much sugar in it, but I'm just saying.
Please find someone with a sweet tooth for this. Just the smell alone is all I can take.
Huh. What a greenhorn. Is there no man tough enough out there to handle the Fujita Special? You know, that's, sweetie, phrasing. Phrasing! That does not, you know, I'm here for it. Whatever happens in the man harem stays in the man harem, okay? Look, as long as you love me most of all, I don't care if you love each other on the side, that's fine, whatever. I mean, I can't be here all the time in the man harem, and I can't be with everyone all the time in the man harem, so if you're like, need some romance and I'm letting you romance each other a little, that's fine. It's fine. But I'm number one. That's all I'm saying. This game does nothing to help me and my problems, and these endings are doing nothing to help me either, making everything worse. This game, oh my god.
That's a truly masterful technique. It will actually make the young lady happy. Well, it might be interesting at least. Oh, I'm out of time.
Up next is, like, this is like Majima's tour of the man harem. Excuse me.
Oh, it's the young master of the Ozaki family. You're a lifesaver.
What do you want? You're the gardener Majima.
Oh, pleasure. Is that perhaps a birdcage?
Yeah, it is. I managed to get my hands on a truly precious bird. Do you want to look? I'm sorry. Hideo wins this. What is anyone gonna do that's gonna be better than giving me a bird? I have 2. I don't need any more, but I'm just saying. Right there, I'm like, he wins. You can buy me diamonds. Hideo brought me a bird. As long as it's a live bird and not a stuffed bird. But I'm just saying. Hideo's like, bird. And I know that they wrote this as like, here's Hideo, this crazy little crackpot, buying someone a bird. What fucking lunatic would want me? I want that. This is awesome. I know it's supposed to seem a little ridiculous, like, our brother's, like, gonna make a flower arrangement for us. That's actually kind of sweet. Fujita's over here making diabetes teeth. That's a little over the top and strange, but sure. Hideo walks in with a bird, and you're like, what a weirdo! You know what I mean? Like, it's snowballing out of control here, but I'm here for this! Also, don't buy people pets as gifts unless they absolutely want one, because you know what I mean? Like, that is a little weird. They're like, I bought you a cat! Did I say I wanted a cat? Don't just land a cat on me, you know? If I'm like, God, I really want a bird. Okay, I'm gonna get you a bird for your birthday. Let's go. The reason I have my bird Neelix is because my best friend was like, one of my best friends, I have like 3 besties. Those are my only 3 friends, really. Was like, when you get a full-time job, I'm gonna buy you a bird. Because I wanted to get a bigger bird. I had a parakeet, but I wanted something bigger. My poor conure is so small still. He's very small. He's slightly bigger than a parakeet, but he's still small, you know? So she did. I wasn't going to hold her to it, but she's like, we're going to the pet store, and she bought me a bird, so she paid for him. I bought all of his cage and all the food and shit, but, like, she bought him for it, but she didn't just, like, come home, here's a bird. It was like, let's go bird perusing. But you can't walk into, I know, like, there's going to be a lot of, like, don't buy birds from pet stores. Listen, it's too late for that, okay? But, like, you should actually go to find reputable breeders and stuff and not pet stores. But you can't walk into a pet store and see all the little birds without wanting to take them home because you feel bad for them, but then it's just perpetuating the cycle and, like, let's not get into it, okay? But, like, it was one of those I walked in and it was like, I mean, okay. And then the lady took him out and he was just so, like, because there was, like, a little area behind I probably told this story already. Like, behind the bird cages where they would go to, like, clean out the cages and whatever, like, it's just this tiny, narrow little alley built behind the cages. So, like, we're in there just so I could handle him, and he's just clinging to the other bird cage. He just wants to get to the other birds. Probably because he was lonely, because he was all alone in his little glass tank. Probably also why he screams sometimes at night, because I don't think pet stores ever get really dark, and it's taken him a long time. He does not like the dark. He gets very scared. Like, poor bird, it's dark when you sleep now. You've had 9 years to get used to it, buddy. Can't hear me, he's downstairs. But it was one of those, like, he's so cute, I'll take him home now. Like, and took him home right that instant. It wasn't even a shop around. It's like, no, okay, I like you. So, you know, and he's my precious baby, and I love him to death. He's a pain in the fucking ass. So, like, you really gotta know what you're getting into with birds. You don't just buy birds. This is not like, I want a bird. All right, let's get a bird. No. Even parakeets and hamsters, I feel like, and fish are like people think are like disposable pets. Ah, it's so awful. Because they're very parakeets are like $20. You buy $20, oh, it's a bird, $20, whatever, fine. But, like, they take a lot of upkeep and care, and just because the pet stores sell them inexpensively does not mean they're disposable pets, and doesn't mean, like, oh, I stick it in a cage and ignore it. Like, it's a living creature. Don't do that. You know what I mean? But, like, I feel like pet stores perpetuate this, easy pet, or, like, people think that, I get my kid a hamster, whatever, it's no big, it's a living creature, and it requires a lot more care than your 8-year-old's gonna give it most of the time, and you have to be there to help them take care of this animal and treat it properly. And, like, I just think people don't think of that. They're like, oh, a dog is an investment. We can't have a dog, but like a hamster, fine. Like hamsters and parakeets and birds and all these little animals that are relatively cheap at a pet store, God, I hate saying that, take just as much time and effort and care as a cat or a dog. But people seem to think cats and dogs are like, oh no, that's a real pet, but everything else is, but it's not. Any living creature you're taking care of is a real investment. Don't just do it. Even bunnies. Bunnies are hard, man. I don't have bunnies, but from people who have bunnies, they're hard. They're not easy pets. They take a lot of effort, and you have to know what you're getting into. So don't just go buy a bird for no reason, and don't buy someone a bird who didn't ask for one, but I'm appreciating Hideo for buying me a bird. This is like a really weird rant, and this is why we're never getting through this. Anyway.
Whoa! Wait, is this a sparrow? I thought it's completely white.
It is a very rare mutation, and the possibility of one hatching without pigmentation is quite low.
That's amazing. So it really is precious, isn't it?
And it's a bird! Yeah, I thought a bird this pure and untarnished would be worthy of her. However, I'm not sure it'll bring her joy. Brings me great joy!
I'm sure she'll love it.
I do!
Is this bird for her viewing pleasure?
Of course. It serves no other purpose. Excuse me? Birds are fun to play with, and they bring you joy. And you should let them out. Don't leave it in the cage and just stare at it. Hideo, Jesus, as a bird lover, I expect better of you. Triggered.
Oh, no. Sparrows are edible, So...
What? Hideo and I are both triggered now. Oh, I never... No, that's not... But...
Mr. Ozaki, are you okay?
She is the type to prefer food to romance, but she wouldn't eat this adorable, beyond precious sparrow. No, actually, she would. Oh my god, Hideo, you could come to me, sweetie, I would never eat it. Oh, it's horrible.
Well, that's too much for you. Maybe you shouldn't.
No! I'm not the type to go back on my word. I'm a decisive Japanese man. I'm sorry. Shunsuke? Shunsuke! You're a warrior sparrow now, so prepare yourself.
You gave it a name.
Well, Majima says it like it's weird. I know I laughed at him, but it's like Hideo already named it instead of letting me. But then Majima's like, you named the thing? Yes, it's a pet!
I feel like I just saw something pretty pathetic.
Hey, don't be judging my sweet, precious Hideo. He gave me a bird. You might be my brother, and I might be into that, but this man brought me a bird. And he named it. I just feel bad that you traumatized him and you made him think I'm going to eat it.
No. I wonder where Mr. Shiba might be. That man's the type to be bouncing from task to task.
But go figure, right? Here he is.
Honestly, Shiba, I told you you're going too far.
Don't make me stop, Lady Kyoko. With this, my affections for the young lady will become tangible.
What's this? Just what's going on?
You tell him to stop, too! As I said, if you make her accept such a thing, it'll only bring her trouble. Shiba, what are you trying to give me for my... Don't answer that. It won't be a problem. This is more than enough to let her know how serious my feelings are. Here, take a look at it. Shiba, put it away! The phrasing is so funny.
This is... a shelf clock?
Shelf clock. Okay, not what you... It is. And if you do this... Good morning, my lady. It's now 7 a.m. I wonder what you'll do today. As for myself, I'll be thinking of you all day. Oh my god. My lady, you know it's already 9 a.m. Don't tell me you're still lazing about in bed. Should I make you some invigorating coffee? Well, my lady, it's noon. Now it's too much. Hey, you! What do you think of his gift?
It really is terrible.
Okay, I kind of agree with Machima on this one. Hey now, neither of you seems to have any idea what a man's romance is about. I get her something more normal, something more significant, or otherwise something she can consume. I got her a liquor worthy of the house of a mommy. Of course Kyoko did. Liquor? And that's just plain old alcohol, isn't it? Oh! You've got such a bite. Of course it is. Just plain old liquor. It's my special blend. Lick her. Lick her. Get it? Lick her. Lick her. Come on. Kyoko, stop it. They did that on purpose. I'm not misreading that. That's how she... Oh, God. It's my special blend. Look at, she's all blush. Oh, Jesus. How did that go in Japanese? I'm curious.
Oh, everyone seems to be giving her truly suspicious gifts. That'll be difficult to trump that one's lasting impression. If I wanted to do that, I need something more eccentric or more grandiose. Oh, that's right. I'm a gardener. The entire garden's under my thumb. Which means... I'll do it. Before this day is over, I'll take my chance. I wonder if she'll be surprised.
I love how they're all competing for my affections.
Oh, jeez. Despite wanting to spend the day with just us siblings, it still ended up being hectic.
Everyone, you've come today to see the young lady's smiling face, and it's proof that she's loved. Even so, her presents are all a bit unusual. Now that you mention it, the garden seems a bit odd too, doesn't it? I noticed it as well. I think the trees are shaped a bit oddly. Shaped like penises? Because, like, that's everything's gotten slightly weirder and more perverted as we've gone. Okay, Shiva's gift is just, like, fucking annoying. Like, oh, you're right. Hey, why don't we go take a look, my lady? They look normal to me. This is... The, the garden's trees are in the shape of letters.
Yes, precisely so. My gift to the young lady is the tree spelling the words, "Happy birthday, my lady."
I was wondering if it said "O Tenjobi Omedetou." Like, I could see the toe at the end, but it went too fast, and I was just... I also don't know, I don't know kanji, but...
Majima, just in case you weren't aware, the garden isn't yours. Or rather, it belongs to our house. Oh, something like that doesn't particularly matter, right? That's all going to get burned up later anyway.
Is he gonna do it again? The gentlemen here are trying really hard to arouse the lady's interest. But this means I'm beat. It's more than I wasn't even remotely worried, but dear me, you're a gardener among gardeners.
Thank you. I employed a variety of techniques, so I'm a bit proud of it. I guess it can't be helped. This is the Majima gardener route.
Huh? And that's right. Up until now, you've only carried out the role of a gardener.
Hey, wait up!
And to celebrate the completion of the Majima the gardener, why don't we spend the day drinking?
No, there's no gardener route. There can't be... Wait, I can't even drink.
That's a great idea. Everyone, let's drink. Let's get this gardener to the furthest... Get this gardener the furthest under the table.
What?
Yeah, come on now, we're doing this, Mr. Gardener. This is truly an auspicious day.
Hey, please don't. I just did it for the lady.
A toast to the gardener! Majima the gardener route. He's like, what now? Wait, what? These are so fucking ridiculous, guys. Okay. That only took so long because I was rambling through the freaking bird thing. But anyway, let's go into our options. And that's text, sound. That's what we want. Let's turn those up extremely loud. I'm going to turn the music down a bit. Actually, the music's fine the way it was. Okay. Wait, that did save, right? Okay, yeah. I'm going to turn the master volume up a little bit more. And then, let's go back. Oh, I want to see something. Oh, we don't have any data here for... Oh, voice clips. Interesting. That's weird. Anyway. All right. We might have to test the volume and I might have to turn things up to make it very loud because right now the thing's down very quietly. Let me turn this up. I'm turning it up quite loud. I'm actually think I'm going to go back. So hopefully it's loud enough. I'm going to turn the base game music down quite a bit. So we are going to go in, we're going to do the real final chapter. Everyone will be there, so we'll hear their voices, and we'll get to do that. Now, obviously, because this was at an R18 rating, the cast used pseudonyms and aliases and stuff, which I find very funny because it's kind of like one of those, like, but everybody knows your real name when, like, Atomic Kitten can look up what games people have been in and put in the games that they used under their other names. None of them are in games that we've played really before. So like Shiba, well, we did play Chaos Child, so he's in that, but none of the other like kind of ones I've looking through them were really in. Actually that's not true. Fujita was in a couple of them, but I didn't like look up what their quote unquote what the real voice actors' names. You know what I mean? We just have their aliases or whatever. So feel free to go do that. Normally we go through and I tell you the stuff. But what I will point out is I find this the funniest thing that we're doing right now. Majima. Okay, no. Majima. Right now we are playing Radiant Tail. Majima is Jinya in Radiant Tail. And I just find that so funny because I'm like, huh. And I think it would have been funnier if Jinya didn't have such the Mizuhito kind of voice. Like, he just had that vibe. It would have been funnier to give them the same voice because they're the same voice actor, but, Also, what I find funny, too, is, Mizuhito, right? Picture her brother. Daisuke Hirakawa. Under a pseudonym, obviously, but, yeah, it makes fucking sense, doesn't it? You're like, yeah, nope, makes sense. Absolutely makes fucking sense. So, that's basically it. Yoko is actually Scarlet in the Final Fantasy VII Remake. I'm based on this, so that's pretty interesting. Also Sailor Neptune from Sailor Moon, and I find that funny. Sailor Neptune got tangled up in the sheets with us. So some of it's kind of funny, but yeah, so I would look that up if you want. But the real final chapter. So the voice acting is on now, so you're going to have to pay attention if you want to read along. I'll obviously read if there's me lines, but I think it's going to be them talking. And hopefully the voices are loud enough.
さあ、屋敷も燃えて花火も上げたことだし、気を取り直して二次会と行くか。
I'm sorry. I think the voices are loud enough. I can see them going up pretty high, so I think it's okay. I will try not to scream in case you have to crank it up, but you're gonna have to read along. But I'll give you a little bit of time because I want to enjoy the voice lines. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna be like doing that before I read through everything. So, you know what? Do you want me to? Okay, I will play the voice lines. How about I'll let the voice lines play and then I'll read the line after. But I'm not gonna read it in my voice. I'll read my voice, not the normal voices. You know what I mean? So, like, we just heard Shiba, but it says, alright, everyone. I know the manor's burned down and now fireworks are being launched and stuff, but let's pull ourselves together and continue our party.
っていうか何屋敷再生してんだよ。なかったことかよ。
I can kind of see Jinya in that. Anyway. I'm sorry, which manor burned down again? Because from where I'm standing, the manor seems to have been magically restored.
縁も竹縄、ここからが本番です。さあ、姫様を楽しませるために、宴会芸、行きますよ。
Okay, you're gonna have to read along. I can't do the lines afterward. It's gonna take 6 years. This is why we don't play with the voice acting on. Because then it's like, you know what I mean? Like, you have to read along, and I know people multitask. You're gonna have to read along at this point, okay? But I will give you more time because I'm enjoying the lines. And I can't, like, I'm enjoying listening to them before I read the lines myself, so. So you'll have enough time to read. Don't worry, I'll go slow.
虫か。
I can see Jinya in this. I really can. That's funny.
宴会芸ね。一番手は誰だい?
Oh my god. It's been a long time, honestly, since I've heard Daisuke Hirakawa's voice, but yet. I mean, like, when was the last game? I mean, aside from Code Realize, like, when was the. Like, I can't remember the last time he's been in a game, honestly. In all of them. What was the last one he's been in? I mean, he's in a lot of anime and stuff too, but.
私に任せてちょうだい。
Her voice does sound familiar. I feel like she's been in other things. Anime maybe, but.
何やら王冠が悪いことが起きるような気がする。
Yeah, that absolutely is exactly what I expected.
さあ、ご覧になっておひいさん。行くわよ。秘技魂入れ替えの術。
She gonna do a magical friend transformation?
なんだこの煙は。
Shiba has exactly the voice. They have the voices you absolutely expect. Yeah.
意識が遠く。
You gonna body swap?
皆様、ご無事ですか？
何が起きたんだ！
びっくりさせちゃってごめんなさいね。皆さん、大丈夫？
Actually the best one to have the voice acting on because it's now like you got to hear them do their normal what they were doing for the rest of the game and now they body swapped. So now Fujita's trying to be Kyoko. Like, stop it. Oh my god, that's so good. I was like, are they gonna like body swap and then you're gonna have Kyoko's voice come out of Fujita? But no, he's just trying to be. Oh, stop it. I'm gonna die. This is. I can't, I'm gonna cry. This is so good.
私が目の前に。
わあ！一体何がどうなっているんだ。俺の体が。
そのピンチに弱いチキンぶり。察するに京子夫人の中に入っているのは秀夫くんかな。
They just switch personalities. Oh my god. This would have been funny to begin with, but it's better with the voice acting on. This was a good decision, guys. This is a great goddamn day.
そのようですね。またありきたりなネタを。っていうか、なんで俺が殿様の体なんかに。
なるほど、ようやく分かったぞ。これは人格を入れ替える術なんだな。京子夫人と藤田くんか。なんと呼べばいいのやら。
Oh god, guys, I can't. Oh my lord.
藤田と呼ばれると私が返事をしてしまいそうです。しかしこれはどうやって戻すのでしょうか。
So Fujita's in Shiba, Kyoko's in Fujita, Hideo is in Kyoko. Then that means Majima and Mizuhito switched. Well, our brother switched with our brother, so that's kind of funny.
あら、今すぐ戻すなんてもったいないでしょ。しばらく違う体を楽しんでみましょうよ。ね、尾崎様の若様。
His little I kind of wish it was a little like like a little more girly, like his little giggle. It would have been so much better, but still. God, this is too enjoyable. I can't.
ハレンチだ。このような女体、俺には耐えられん。
She's doing a fucking stellar job being Hideo in her body.
相変わらずお堅いね。せっかく女性の体になったんだから、いろいろなことを試してみればいいじゃないか。きっと面白いよ。
No, wait, who's Shiba in? Hideo is in Kyoko. Kyoko is in Fujita. Fujita's in Shiba. He sounds more like Mizuhito. So Mizuhito's in Hideo. So Majima would have to be in Mizuhito then, and Shiba would have to be in Majima. Because he just, like, the way Hideo's presenting it, he sounds exactly like, the attitude seems pretty chillin', like Mizuhito would be. You know what I mean? Yeah. I think he's the only one who would say lines like this too.
全然面白くなんかないですよ。俺はこの体に入っているだけでなんだかムズムズしてきます。
Because he would have to be Majima, because then Majima would be in his own body otherwise.
おや、性病か。さすが遊び人の殿様だな。はっはっは。
Yeah. That's Shiba. Okay.
おいおい、そんなわけないじゃないか。それこそあなたの方がいろいろ持っていそうだろう。どうなんだい、藤田。
I love how Hideo's doing the soft voice that Mizuhito has. It's perfect.
私のことでしょうか。そうですね。特に症状はありませんが、なんだか口がタバコ臭くて嫌ですね。甘いものが欲しいです。
So fun. I need more Hideo in Kyoko's body. That's the best.
ああ、なんだか私、体が熱くなってきたわ。ねえ、おひいさん。ちょっと私のお遊びに付き合っていただけませんこと？この羊のすっごい体で。
I lied. Kyoko and Fujita's also fucking amazing. Stop it. Oh god. Oh god, I'm gonna cry. Guys, I can't even read. Oh my god.
おやめください。ああ、私の体が活用されてしまう。
Oh god.
ああ、そうか。僕もとうの昔に失った新鮮な感覚を得ることができるというわけか。
They're all such sluts. He's like, oh hey, I can relive sex for the first time in Hideo's body. Stop it, you man whore. Leave him alone. Oh god. Oh, Hideo's gonna have something to say about that, isn't he? Oh my god.
よし、そうと決まれば早速花街で羽目を外してこよう。
So good, guys.
よっせー、俺の体を汚すな。俺の初めては海の見える素敵なホテルでなきゃ。
ははは、軍人殿は純情だな。京子夫人がやたらと可愛く見えるじゃないか。
Yeah, that's Yeah, he's Shiba because Shiba calls people soldier.
それにしてもなんだかこの体は甘い香りがするな。まるでおひいさんの匂いに抱きしめられているようだ。ああ、興奮してきた。
This is like the greatest day of my life right now.
ああ、もう我慢できませんよ。他人の体に入るのも俺の体に誰かが入っているのも耐えられません。
そうだ、早く戻してくれ。
仕方ないわね。もう少し楽しみたかったんだけれど。それ
ああ、もったいない。もう少し秀夫くんで遊びたかったのに。
はあ、助かった。
よし、戻りましたね。疲れた。
Oh, this is so good.
これはまたとんだ宴会芸だったな。 さすが京子夫人だ。
宴会芸なのでしょうか。妖術奇術とでも呼んだ方がふさわしいかと。
Oh God.
ほんの少しでもこの体にあいつが入っていたことで怪我された気がするぞ。
失礼だな。君を一段階大人にしてあげようとしただけじゃないか。
皆さん随分と面白い体験ができたんじゃなくて、おひいさんもめったにないものをご覧になれたでしょ。
It really was a rare spectacle. It was beautiful. And I love it. And again, the only part, this was definitely the right one to have the voice acting on. You know what I mean? Because there are times where characters show up and it's question mark, and you would know who it was if you heard the voice, but we don't know, and I just have to make an educated guess and then be wrong. But this, it would have been harder to be like, who's in what bot? And it would have been kind of fun to try to pretend and figure out, but it was so much better with the voice acting. So much better. This was a great goddamn decision. High five me. Like...
さあさあ、お次は誰の番かしら。
よーし、次は俺に任せてもらおう。
次は入れ替えとかなしでお願いしますよ。もうちょっと心臓に優しい方向で。
何を言っているんだい、秀夫くん。宴会芸というのは奇抜なことをした方がいいんだ。心臓に優しくてどうするんだい。
殿様の宴会芸はご自分の体を使ってオーバーレーティングなことをやらかしそうで恐ろしくもありますが。
We're gonna do something outside of the ratings? I'm pretty sure a lot of this game was outside, and that's why it had an R18 rating before they took all the porn out.
ああ、もう何でもいいですからまともなのお願いしますよ。つまんなかったら燃やしますからね。
Again, these are the best Mad Harem endings. Best ones.
大丈夫だとも。大船に乗ったつもりでいてくれたまえ。この日のためにこっそりと準備を続けた甲斐があったな。さあ目覚めよう、芝の山。
なんだ、地震か。
これは大きい。皆さん早く外へ避難を。
Watch, we didn't get time to burn the house down.
ちょっと様子がおかしいですよ。これは地震じゃない。
一体どういうことだ。それじゃこの揺れは。
あら、どうやら収まったようね。
Sound effects seemed really loud for there, so hopefully it wasn't too bad.
少し驚かせてしまったかな。
少しじゃありませんよ、まったく。で、今のは何だったんです？
おい、妙だぞ。鳥が窓の外をこんな風に飛ぶだなんて。
He literally lifted our house up on a mountain. God.
そういえばなんだか空が近いような。というか霧？いやこれはまさか雲。
So good.
ちょっと皆さん外を見てみてください。
あらあららら。
これはまたずいぶん見晴らしが良くなったものだね。
殿様、のんきにしている場合ではありません。ああ、お屋敷がなぜ山の上に。
驚いて言葉もないだろう。 これは大道陽光の技術力を総動員して作り上げた人工的な山なのさ。その名も芝の山。富士山よりも高いんだぞ。
大道陽光って確か貿易会社じゃありませんでしたっけ？
しかしこんなに高い山を作ってしまったら周囲の家はどうなっているんだ？
それはもう盛大に斜めになっているだろうね。でもまあその辺は気にしたら負けだよ、秀夫くん。
He really is the perfect person to be Mizuhito. I mean
すごいわ、柴さん。これはさすがの私もびっくりだわ。
天海様の記述も私には相当びっくりでしたが、しかしこれでは屋敷から出ることもままなりませんね。
そこは安心しろ。ボタン一つで元通り。
No, no. Let's just stay here like this with the harem and just, it's perfect.
ん？おや、おかしいな。
But doesn't work.
まさか壊れてしまったのかな？
どうやらそのようだな。
はははじゃないだろう。じゃあ何か俺は家に帰るために富士山クラスの山を下山しなきゃならんのか？
No, we're living here forever, Hideo. Harem.
まあまあ落ち着いてくださいよ。こんなこともあろうかと山をも砕く爆薬を仕込んでおきましたから。
Of course he fucking did. Also, he's Suganobu and Biroshana. Forgot about that.
アホか。それじゃお屋敷も吹っ飛んでしまうだろうが。
So funny.
困ったわね。まあそのうち治ることを期待して今はこの状況を楽しんだ方が得じゃないかしら。
楽しむね。まあ確かに雲の上の屋敷では泣いてもわめいてもどうしようもないものね。
Again, harem orgy.
これはいい機会じゃないか。燃やされたり土左衛門になったり毒を盛られたり戦場で白くなったりした我々には休息というものも必要だ。
I love these endings, especially when they're very self-aware of the game.
大体が自業自得だと思うんですけどね。で、いつ治るんですかこれは。
Love that. Consequences of your own. I mean, that's kind of true, Shiba.
ここは雲の上、最も空に近い天国に近い場所。そういわば楽園。
Hideo's getting into it. Also, we're closer to birds, Hideo.
いけない。メンタルの弱い若様が壊れ始めています。
言えて妙ね。ここは楽園だわ。もしかしたらずっと出られないかもしれないんですから、私たちアダムとイブのように仲良くしなきゃいけなくってよ。
Yoko gets it. She gets it. This is the harem orgy ending. I'm here for this. Oh no.
京子様とアダムとイブここだ。
All right, let's kick him out the door.
キモでサブロー、お前どこから湧いて出たんだ？
さっき皆さんが脱出に使った地下の隠し通路から。
Secret passage in a basement.
だが富士山クラスの高さがあるというのにどうやって？
こういうこともあろうかとエレベーターを備え付けておきましたので。
How would there be a fucking elevator in it when it's normally like, oh my god. I love it. I love the absurdity.
この屋敷は一体どうなってんだよ
Majima gets it.
芝の山から無事脱出することができた一同。
Is that actually a fucking CG? How is that a mountain?
しかし結局山は元に戻すことができず、屋敷は観光名所雲上の楽園として末永く賑わったという。
I like how we have a narrator. True ending. Paradise above the clouds. The end.
こ
True
れで
ending.
終わりかよ山戻んないのかよ
楽園だ。
Oh my god. The only thing is... Okay, well, what was the other... Oh! These counted as CGs. Alright, I was wondering what they were doing, because I was like, we are missing CGs. I'm going to turn the volume back down a little bit. You'll still be able to hear the music and everything, and obviously. So, okay, these counted as CGs. I was really hoping they'd have like a little like NCG with everybody. You know how like some games do that? I was really kind of hoping they would have one of those. You know what I mean? But this is kind of fucking funny because it's when everybody was in everybody else's body. That's great. But, you know, yeah, unfortunately we don't have a CG of everyone together. Slightly. That's usually what we end on. But, like, we don't have one like that. You know, when I... His face in this one is so adorable. Like... Huh. Yeah. I mean... That's only kind of disappointing. That's kind of disappointing because, like, you know what I mean? Like... We've seen everybody's CGs. We've done them all. And, like, so, like, we normally have a CG to end... the game with, but you know what I mean? Like, everybody got their own, and this one, unfortunately, we don't have a nice everybody NCG. I mean, she's got her cute little maid CG, or like this wildly inappropriate one, but she's still like, it's still, well, you know what? This one's pretty, even though this came with a bad ending and it was kind of like a little traumatic, but it's still pretty. So, all right, that was Butterfly's Poison, guys. That is goddamn amazing. This was a time, and I gotta say, I enjoyed every moment of this game, overall. You know, I don't have any complaints, really. You know, maybe had some criticisms as we went through, but, like, overall, my end impression... And the music just totally... just, like, dead. But whatever, it is what it is. But, it might be there. It's just all of a sudden super cool. Is it there? I think I just turned my headset down really quietly. Yeah, no, I had so much goddamn fun. The most fun ever. This was amazing. And those endings, those little extras, just chef's kiss. That made it. Like, I think this game would have been fucking phenomenal. You know, without those, like, it was a great time, but those just cinched it. Like, they were just amazing, and, you know, I'm actually really glad we did that last one with the voice acting on just for the funsies, just so we could hear the voice acting. It was an easy way to do it, and it just worked out perfectly with the body swapping thing, so, you know, like, I think it was great, but... yeah, I hope you had fun. I had a blast. I'm gonna miss this game. I'm not gonna lie. So I do not know what's coming up next, guys, because I have been doing my best to kind of pre-record as much as possible. And right now, as I speak, not as you're watching, the polls are up. I think the one on Twitter ended, but we're kind of like, I think, very close to a tie. So I don't know what's going to happen over the next couple of days. and see, and I obviously haven't done the real math. I'm just looking and I'm like, okay, we got one game leading on Twitter and one game leading on YouTube, and damn, I think this is going to be very close. So we're going to see what happens. Yeah, you will know not tomorrow, but the day after, because that game will be up. But I have a little bit of time before I'm going to start recording that one. So, what happens? Let's see what it is. I will be surprised, and you might not be, depending. You know. You know what I mean? I don't know. You might know what's coming up. But yeah, so I will see you guys around in other things. I hope you've had fun. And if you were new here and this was your first time here, I hope you stick around for other things, because, hi, you can see, if you've stuck with me for this many episodes of this, we have fun here. And this is exactly what to expect for everything else. But, yep, so I will, again, see you around in other things. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.